In this video, let's talk about the biggest lie beginners are told everyone just to stay consistent. You probably heard this many times. You gotta stay consistent, consistent, consistent. But what if you're taking consistency on the wrong things? Right? You want to combine consistency and tracking. Okay. This is when I go deep in towards optimization, because the so-called gurus in this space, they don't talk about optimization. They don't talk about the importance of tracking. Okay. You can be taking massive action on the wrong things as well. Okay. Just because you're posting on a consistent basis, but doesn't mean you're going to produce results, because you're not tracking what's working and what's not working. And the crazy part is that you can actually stay consistent for years and you're not getting the results that you've been looking for. Does that sound familiar? Maybe you're posting on a daily basis on your social media posts. So the thing is that it all comes down towards tracking. You got to know where people are drifting off when it comes towards your content. The cool part about video marketing is that you can actually see the amount of people who are dropping off from your videos, right? And that's what I mean, one term when it comes to tracking. Right? Because the key aspects of here is that, yes, you do stay consistent, but I wanted to add this in. You also want to track the consistency of what you're doing as well. For example, let's talk about you're hitting the gym, okay? So let's say, for example, your main goal is to build strength. So imagine this. Imagine if you're not tracking your reps and you're not tracking the weights that you're stacking, and you're not seeing the tracking aspects of it. So let's say, for example, you are bench pressing let's say 45 plates on each side, and you haven't tracked. So what happened is that you've been doing the same weight for so long. Sure, you feel like you're getting a bit stronger and stuff, and slowly in time you start to add more weight. But the key aspects of tracking is that you can see your actual results, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? The people who fail to plan are planning to fail. So the key aspect is that, yes, you got to stay consistent, but also track at the same time. You can actually get better results instead of wasting 2 years of creating the same content over and over again, or pushing that same weight, and slowly from time you start adding the weight. Yes, you got to slowly add the weight, but what I'm trying to say is that when you're tracking your goals, let's say within 2 weeks you start adding another 5 pound of and you're trying to bench press, and you write it down. Let's say, for example, you done 8 reps. So the next week you try to beat your PR. The same goes with life. You see what I'm saying? A person who tracks their daily lives and also tracks at the progress that they're trying of that consistency will have an advantage. Okay? So remember this, just because you're posting on a consistent basis on your social media and you've been doing that for years and you're not getting the results that you've been looking for, it's time to track. Okay? It's time to track and reflect. Where are the dark holes and where are the leaks of that progress? If that makes sense, right? And I talk about like this kind of aspects, and I think this is like crucially important for people, and especially beginners, to know this, is that you can stay consistent. You can take massive action, but you can be doing it. You can take massive action on the wrong things. You can stay consistent on the wrong things. And this is why you're hopping from YouTube videos after YouTube videos, videos after videos, courses after courses. And you know you can stay consistent, but the problem is that you don't know how to track. And it's like a yin yang philosophy. Okay? Think of the yin yang. Both elements have to balance with one another, they have to flow. So think of one side as consistency and the other side as tracking, and they have to align from both ends. Okay? And then from there, once you stay consistent and tracking at the same time, you're going to see a huge transcendence and transformational results when it comes towards this. Because nobody wants to take massive action on the wrong things. You don't want to stay consistent on the wrong things as well. See what I'm saying? So yeah, I wanted to go and create this video for people who needed this message. And also, if you guys would like to check out my 7-part free training series, where I teach you other things in there that is truly beneficial towards your life. And on top of that, I'll see you guys in the next one.